Just ahead, we have your complete national weather details, the full report. Gary Archibald, Nicole Karkic, as always, for your evening edition. Interesting stories also from an international perspective. NASA is going to be doing something really interesting. Cape Canaveral, the weather played a part here.
Exactly. It delayed the launch of 2 lunar probes, but it's rescheduled for Friday. But I know you're going to have all the details coming up on this exciting mission.
Indeed.
Details on that story coming up ahead as well.
Local forecast details every 10 minutes on the 10s. Do stick around.
And you know what, Gary? I saw all those images of people in Mississauga earlier this week wearing pants and jackets, and I refuse to wear the jeans until it's officially fall. But we still are dealing with this upper-level low that's bringing us cloud cover in through southern Ontario, centered around Toronto. But north of that, it's really glorious and clear. But in the southwest, once again, Windsor, London, in that risk for showers, also potentially seeing some showers around Hamilton and St. Catharines in your Friday afternoon. But generally speaking, as we head into your weekend, things are looking pretty good. Temperatures, too, are rebounding. That's really the more important story for people who've been a little bit chilly this week, especially our holiday Monday. Friday, 24 degrees in through Toronto, 23 in London, seasonal in Ottawa. And again, clear conditions here. Thunder Bay, 26 degrees. Timmins, 22 degrees for you. More on international stories now.
What are we going to see throughout that region?
Now, the remnants of Lee, Gary, is really starting to lose a lot of steam, but because it is moving rather slow, it is still bringing quite a bit of rain and thunderstorms, too, around Washington and Baltimore. And a look at the totals they've seen in the States. On Friday, there is the potential for Katia, which is a hurricane, to bring us just strong surf in through Nova Scotia. But generally speaking, it's going to be staying offshore. Just keep in mind strong waves and a bit of cloud cover in through Nova Scotia for you, too. But New Brunswick faring a little better. Seasonal in through southern Ontario. Chance of showers around Windsor and London. Hot, humid conditions continue on Friday. But on Saturday, we're going to start to see things break up a little bit. The ridge in the jet stream is breaking up slightly, so that as we head into our Sunday, things are cooling down for us across the west. As an example, between Sunday and Saturday, the difference is 5 degrees in through areas near Winnipeg. And as we look to southern Ontario for your weekend, it's faring pretty well. It's not until we head into your Monday when we start to see this cold front swinging through, bringing some showers in towards the Nickel Belt and cloud cover building across southern Ontario. And on Monday, finally, we're looking at seasonal temperatures here across the west. We'll get up to 21 degrees in through Regina and Winnipeg, too. If you're just joining us looking for your local forecast, well, guess what? They start in less than 51 seconds from right now. But before we get there, we're going to take a look at a few select cities across the country to see what's happening over the next few days. And we already are at the weekend in this short week. Montreal, weekend's looking pretty good. 20 degrees both days, a mix of sun and cloud. Chance of showers for us on Saturday as we look in through most of the maritime provinces. For Toronto, it looks like the weekend's going to be a lot sunnier than conditions we've seen this week. But around southwestern Ontario, chance of showers on Friday and your Saturday, too. But temperatures are looking to be a lot more seasonal across most of southern Ontario as we end off this week. Across the prairies, we're still quite hot as we end your weekend. The ridge in the jet stream is breaking up a little bit, so temperatures are cooling down very slightly. 25 degrees in Saskatoon for you, and across the west, sunshine all weekend in Vancouver. Stay tuned. We'll get to our lawn and garden forecast in a moment, but first, check this out. We have our special Storm Hunter series running tomorrow and in through the weekend, too, with Storm Hunter Mark Robinson. He's chasing down tornadoes and hurricanes in the United States as well. Here's a preview. Pretty dangerous stuff, so be sure to tune in at 12 and 42 past the hour on Friday and into the weekend as well. And Mark is a trained specialist, and it's pretty exciting as you join him for the chase. Now, what we also have in store here at the Weather Network during the week, this isn't just Friday and for the weekend, this is every day, Monday to Friday, 5 to 11 a.m. Eastern on and at the top and the bottom of the hour, rather, you can win a Dell computer by listening for the word of the day and then heading to theweathernetwork.com/Dell and then entering it in there for your chance to win. Now, back to our forecast in Ontario. We have an upper level low that's still bringing us the chance of cloudy conditions in through Toronto, towards Ottawa, and some rain potentially around Windsor, London. And Hamilton and St. Catharines also has the risk of some showers for tomorrow, too. For Halifax, keep in mind that Hurricane Katia is staying offshore, but the potential for us in terms of active weather is very strong waves and a little bit of cloud cover too. But because it's staying well offshore, it's not bringing us any sort of precipitation or nasty weather. That's the good news. But more rain on the way along the north coast on top of these rainfall totals here.